We're moving on into the fitness segment. I personally have had an opportunity to check out this this guest, his boot camps and some of the things that he offers, and he is on point. If you need to get your fitness right, you need to pay attention, listen up, and find out more. We're joined now by Bakari Taylor of Body by Bakari. Thank you for joining us.
Anytime. Glad to be here.
We're so glad to have you. So, first of all, you know I love that T-shirt. Let's start there. I work out.
I work out. This is just something that came up with me and some of my friends who helped me with my brand, Body by Bakari. I work out. We wanted a catchy phrase to go on the shirts to, help brand myself. And somebody said, I work out, that type of thing. And I was like, I'll use that. So it sticks.
Love it. So obviously you are now into fitness. I know that you're doing the things in the classroom in terms of getting this degree.
Right.
Talk about how you developed Body by Bakari.
Well, Body by Bakari started my senior year at undergrad at Hampton University. Just this past year when I graduated from Hampton, and I continued it on now into graduate school at Indiana University. And this summer I've just been able to expand and kind of network and build on that brand into boot camps, personal training, and that sort of thing. So it's kind of taking a whole mode of its own.
And we're looking at some of the training that you're going through with some of the athletes you work with. Talk about what's kind of unique. Do you personalize fitness programs for each individual person you work with?
Right, yeah, I usually do. Some of the group workouts, of course, are more designed for people in general. But when I do have my personal clients who I notice may be more athletic than others, I try to get it so it's their best effort and try to get them to maximize their results to the fullest possible way.
Now talk about your clientele. I mean, obviously I think you're a young man, you're entering a realm where young folks obviously, they call our generation very narcissistic. So we're into how we look at the fitness, but have you been welcomed?
Yes, I have. My main clientele primarily is young adults right now, right around 18, 19, 20, college age. And with me being, straight out of college, I feel like I can definitely relate to them. So, just a lot of young adults. I haven't had as many athletes, but I feel I can use my athletic background, playing in basketball in college to kind of help them. And I was kind of big, when I was younger, and going through the weight loss change with that, I can identify, with a lot of different fitness groups.
So ultimately, as you continue to grow, do you hope to have athletes as a clientele, or?
Yes, I generally do. I notice with some of my internships at gyms that I kind of am targeted more. I kind of veer more to the athletes because I know how it feels to be an athlete and train, and they generally know how to push themselves a little bit harder than the regular population. So it's definitely enjoyable for me.
Right. He said he works with a young clientele, so I don't know if I can work.
There's no discrimination.
No, because I'm trying to get back to Body by Andrew, back to my.
Okay, there you go.
No, Body by Bakari, but sculpting me into, and Andrew, so I can get back.
We can do that.
Since I got to keep, I'm up. For me to sit next to all these muscles,
camp,
I got to be. Right. I don't know if I'm quite ready for the boot camp, but I can put some boots on.
You can definitely check out the boot camp. I mean, I've done the boot camp, and Mr. and Mrs. Taylor joined us for boot camp. We've got a range of folks. But talk about, because one thing that I appreciate most about you is that you recognize young folks still trying to figure out in terms of the wallet. So talk about some of the things that you offer.
Flexible arrangements.
Yeah, right, definitely. I'm very flexible. I do understand, a lot of people out of college are still trying to find their jobs, careers, and that sort of thing. So with me being that same age and still working on trying to find my career as well, and just starting out, I think I have some of the most reasonable prices around, kind of identify with that population. So, I understand the hardships that go through. So that's why I say I kind of target the young adults. Got to understand that.
Very reasonable prices. That boot camp on Saturday is free $99.
Okay.
Definitely free.
I was going to say, because we're going through the public access channels, we can't list the prices, but since you said free $99, we're okay.
That's good, yeah.
Free, just like the television avenues that we utilize here. But talk about some of the things that are going on right here. Is he working on a particular body? We obviously see he's trying to develop the biceps and the triceps, but the back at the same time, right?
Right. Yeah, this is me working out with one of my good friends out in Indiana who's actually in the bodybuilding shows, natural bodybuilding shows. And I love working out with him. He's taught me a lot of stuff, and we just kind of bounce ideas back off each other. And he pushes me, I pushes him, and we do do a lot of sculpting, as you would call it, in the weight room.
Right. Now, of course, the actual fitness is just one portion of it. Do you get to in terms of developing the diet and set profiling and goes in that nature?
I do emphasize more so the physical activity part, but it definitely goes hand in hand with nutrition and that sort of thing. So with my clients, I try to give them as much knowledge as I can on nutrition, but like I said, I do emphasize them working out and just getting up and more active.
Now you said you have your brand, Body by Bakari, and it's in infancy stages. Talk about where your next stages are, and where you ultimately want to take it to.
Right. Well, just recently, I was very excited. Just last night, I released my website,
Awesome.
www.bodybybakari.com.
Okay.
And just in the future, within the next few years, I hope to get my own facility where I can have a place to train instead of just at my house and garage and basement, that sort of thing. So with all that coming together, I'm working with one of my good friends that I grew up with, who's like a branding guru. He knows how to market and advertise anyone. So we're working together and try to get a facility in the near future.
Awesome.
That's outstanding.
You were getting ready to say something before I asked the last question.
I was getting ready to say something. It just slipped my.
It was something about Body by Bakari, right?
Yeah.
So
my
Bakari.
goodness.
So what's it like to work with this young lady right here?
To me, like you. Okay.
Oh, it's a blast. I had a chance to work out with Monica. She definitely knows how to push each other there. As a former athlete as well, and like I said, I do love to work with athletes, and it was a blast. She has a very bubbly personality, so that was always fun to work out with. I think our personalities work very well together. So
that actually leads to my next question. In terms of your different clientele, right? I know you're focused on sculpting for one thing, like we saw what you're doing, and that's far more intense. But just in general, what are you encouraging people to do? Like, how long would you recommend a typical workout, or those kind of things?
Right. Well, my workouts are designed to be intense and fast. And I've noticed that with you get better results than just steady state cardio and just doing stuff for a long period of time, only at one pace. So I emphasize, push as hard as you can, and then you won't have to work out as long. Get it in and get fit, get out. That type of thing. So and I find that a lot of clients appreciate that, where they can go work out hard, and then they have plenty of time to do other things and other priorities that they need to do.
Outstanding. Good stuff.
Right.
Good stuff.
So she said that you said that you're at University of Indiana. Is you're trying to just get your master's, or specifically in the training element?
Right. Yeah, I'm at Indiana University right now, entering my second semester of graduate school, getting my master's in fitness management. Under kinesiology, the broad range of exercise science.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So one of the things, and I wish we had the video. I think I may have seen you post this on Instagram. The test you took on a bike or something.
Oh,
Can you just?
yeah.
I was like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that was at University of Maryland. I took exercise physiology this summer, one of the harder classes I've taken in a long time. But that was called the Wingate test, where it tests your anaerobic capacity, which is your ability to produce power under a short period of time. So I had to pedal as fast as I could for 30 seconds under a very high resistance level. So it sounds easy, but it was by far one of the hardest things I ever did in my life.
I can't say it sounds easy. I won't say it sounds easy.
Yeah.
Fast you can, high resistance. The resistance.
Yeah,
Right,
the resistance is key.
It
Yeah, the
sounds
highest
deceiving.
resistance. So.
Wow, and then did you have good results from that test? I'm curious.
Yes, I don't like to brag, but I did have the highest results in the class.
I don't like to brag.
Little something.
Humble brag.
Yeah.
She would have just popped it right out there.
Right.
That's a little bit
High
different.
resistance? I don't know about that. I don't know
I mean, if
about
Mama
that.
bragged about it, that's what I was saying. That part she would have
Right.
popped out.
Why do you treat me like this? But anyway.
But no, so she's working on getting you some of her professional basketball clients to work out with you.
Okay.
That would be fantastic.
Sure.
Oh, I thought that's
I'm
what you're
trying to
doing.
get back. I got to work myself in. Because I got to get back to that fit athlete stage.
You just showed it off, right?
Look, that's just the arms. We're just going to stay at the arms. A little
But as we
deceiving.
wrap up, tell the folks again about how they can find information about your site.
My site, again, is www.bodybybakari.com. I am also on all social networks, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Vine, all those type of things, at Body by Bakari on everything. I do have a Facebook page as well. So if you type in Body by Bakari on Google, I have a lot of stuff that'll pop up.
Yes, you do.
All right, young man, well, great job.
Thank
I'm
you.
so proud to see the next generation doing great things. And one day when you get an older client like myself, we'll try to see if he can just do some sculpting for me too. All right, good luck to you.
Thank
All
you,
right,
guys.
that's going to do it for this edition. I know you enjoyed it. It was informative and action-packed. We look forward for more on the Mystics regular season activity, off-season and summer activity for the Washington Wizards, special features and interviews with the players and coaches from the high school, college, and professional basketball teams in the metropolitan area on future shows.
And for all you high school athletes aspiring to take your game to the next level, remember that getting it done in the classroom is the first key to success, whether you're going to step on a field, court, or into a weight room, like our guest.
So until next time, I'm Andrew Dyer
And I'm Monica McNutt.
for the Roundball Report. Good night.